All right. Subtraction of integers is where I see most students get stuck. And it's just because they don't want to take the time and change it to addition problem, which means adding 2 lines. I'm telling you, if you change your subtraction to adding the opposite, it's going to make your life so much easier and you're going to make less integer mistakes. And so here's what I mean by adding 2 sticks. First number stays the same. Subtraction is the same thing as adding an opposite. If I add a penalty to you, or if I take something away, that's the same thing. So instead of subtracting, I'm going to add. Opposite of -8 is +8. So first number stays. Subtraction changes to addition. The number behind the subtraction changes to the opposite. If it's negative, it's going to become positive. It's much easier for you guys to see 7 plus 8 in your head because you've been doing that since you were little. 7 plus 8 is 15, which means this is 15 as well. Okay? -1 minus 8. Keep the first number the same, so -1 stays -1. Change this to addition. +8 becomes -8. Okay, right? Now you're thinking back to your adding integer rules that we've been practicing. When you're adding and they're both negative, we want to add and keep it negative, so this becomes -9. 6 minus -2. First number stays the same. Subtraction changes to addition. This goes opposite, so it becomes +2. 6 plus 2 is 8. Do you see how much easier that is to see that as an addition problem as opposed to a subtraction problem? So again, first number stays, subtraction changes to addition, second number changes to the opposite. Okay, let me do a couple more examples. -6 minus 1. Okay, so leave the first number alone. Subtraction changes to addition. This is +1, so this goes -1. Adding, they're both negative, so we add and keep the sign, so that means this is going to be -7. 4 minus 7. Keep the first number the same. Subtraction changes to addition. +7 becomes -7. Okay, so we're adding integers, and I know this gets a little tricky. We have 4 positive, 7 negative. So remember we talked about when we've got positive and negative, we really actually need to subtract them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Because these will cancel each other out. 7's bigger and it's negative, so this becomes -3. And let's go one more example here. -8 minus -1. Remember, so this becomes -8 plus, opposite of negative is positive. So same thing here, right? We're changing it, so, and the reason I'm having to change it is so we can just remember addition rules. When we're adding and we've got a negative and positive, we're really subtracting. There's more negatives, so this would be -7.